Hey folks, Mike with Off-Road Stuff. Well, today it's a beautiful day, the sun's out. We just got done with the big storm. I think it rained for almost 4 days straight, somewhere 10 inches or so here on the coast of California. Yeah, I know that's a lot for where we're at, but you know, we'll take it, we need it. And you know, it's like I said, it's a nice sunny day. We're gonna need whoa, lose you guys, here it goes. So we're gonna air the tracker down, go take a drive down the beach. I heard there's some water in the creek. Somebody already got stuck this morning, but I think my buddy Danny got him out. So we're gonna take a cruise down, see what's going on, see what we can find, have some fun. You guys stay tuned. So with the amount of rain that we got, there should be plenty of traction. The sand should be somewhat compacted pretty good, so we shouldn't have too many issues with people getting stuck, unless you're just getting like high centered, or maybe somebody down here in the creek that's not paying attention or whatever. But yeah, you don't need to really air down quite as much as we have been. I've been running two-wheel drive for probably the last couple miles since I got on the beach, but you never know. We'll see what happens. So here we are, we're coming up to where our local, get you guys off there, where our local creek runoff comes down and meets the ocean, and it really only crosses over once we get a good rain and everything runs off from, you know, upstream, obviously, out of the hills. And I think the tide's going out, so it shouldn't be too bad right now, but nevertheless, this is one of the things that a lot of us locals do, is you know, we'll come down here, kind of sit at the creek, and you know, hopefully nobody gets stuck, but you know, sometimes people don't pay attention and they'll get stuck, and you know, if we can, we'll try to help them out and do our best to help a brother off-roader. So follow along, we'll see what happens, guys. Well, there goes Amanda. Tide's out right now, so I think the deepest point is maybe 4 to 6 inches. We've had several people crossing in the last hour or so, and it hasn't been a problem, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot going on here at the creek. I might cross over here in a few minutes and go see what's going on down at the other side. Okay, so
didn't time that one right.
Yeah, so like right here we had a little sweeper that came through, and it brings the water level up, excuse me, several inches. So if you sit here and you wait, you'll watch this will kind of recede back out, and this will probably drop down to where it's only about 4 to 6 inches deep. Okay, so here goes. Amanda's going across. 1 second here, let this little wave settle. And it's probably only really about 15 or so feet wide. Here we go.
Order my truck, Amanda.
Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. So yeah, it flows all the way down here, and believe it or not, yes, it was this deep. That's probably about 6 foot or so. It'll get up pretty high, wash this bank out, and this is usually what happens when people are crossing and they're not paying attention. They'll see this high bank on this side, but what'll happen is they'll get down towards this other end and not really see this little step. And this step sometimes can go straight out this way, sometimes they wash over to the side. So you'll come over here and the water will be all the way up to the top of this little step, and people not realize it, and they hit this while they're in the water, and that's usually where it ends up getting people. But right now it's not bad. Tide's out, won't be back in until around midnight, and then but by that point they'll have the beach shut and we can't be out here anyways. So maybe tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. So here's a better angle, and you could literally see how wide it is when the tide goes out. And if you're smart, take your time, it's not bad. Where you may get in trouble, even as low as this water is if you're going too fast and you splash water up into your air box. That would not be good.
Yeah, I got water in my starter last night, and I wasn't even going fast.
And we're also testing out my new windsock for my mic. Hopefully we won't have as much wind noise. So I came across these guys here. I think they're 2-wheel drive, but he said they were still aired up to around 20 pounds. They're going to air down a little bit, see if they can't get out. If not, maybe we'll throw a rope on them and see if we can't get them unstuck real quick. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get it. He's working at it. Like I said, there's a lot of traction out here today. Okay, we got it back on the bead. Since I was working, I didn't get to film. But basically, we just dug a big hole with a block under it so the tire would hang. Cleaned the dirt off the bead, put some air in it, and just like that, we're back on the road. Hey.
Our first time driving it.
I got it stuck and then
Well, then this one's locked up when we leave.
see from this morning how much the tide's gone out. So if you guys aren't familiar with tidal situations, this is where we're at. I think it's a negative 0.4 or something like that at our low tide. And you can see the creeks down here, pretty much nothing. So even though the water level's pretty low, right about there is a drop off of about a foot. So that's where things could get interesting. Not so much going off, but people coming onwards and running into that.